People we have. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our tailgating Mother's Day. Hey, cheers. I hope all your wines are chilled already because we are going to have a really amazing afternoon drinking some great wine. I have a couple of surprises for you today. Hopefully, they show up. But I wanted to say thank you for joining me on this really special, wonderful afternoon. As you all know, we have not done this for a while, so I hope when I'm a little rustic, you forgive me. And I am so excited to be able to join all of you in celebrating probably one of the most amazing days of the year, which is Mother's Day. It makes me really nostalgic to just think how time flies for all of us, and our children are growing, and we are every day enjoying the a little bit of bad with a lot of good in motherhood experiences. But as this is such a great day to say thank you. And of course, you don't have to have children to be a mom. As we know, we all are caring and loving and nurturing everybody. So I want to celebrate all of us here today. Also, I wanted to say after the wine presentation and a little bit of drinking, we are going to be able to join in, and I want to see everybody. And I also have some great information about how you can get the wines. We have very limited amounts available, so if anybody is interested, you can message us or you can text me, and we make sure that you get the wine to celebrate the spring and summer with the wines. I have a little angel behind the camera. Of course, it's Elisa. Cheers. She is going to be able to answer any questions you may have. So you can type and Elisa is going to be able to answer it and let me know if you have any questions, and we can continue doing that. I cannot believe it's mid-May, and I had opportunity to see all of you this spring, and it was so fabulous, and I'm really grateful for all of your support and enjoying our wines, and may as well start drinking because I already did. So the first wine we are going to do is I'm taking you to beautiful South Africa. We're going to Western Cape of South Africa, and we have our beautiful Lady Lillian. It's a blend between Pinotage and Chenin Blanc. Is everybody opening the bottles? This is a really beautiful blend, and I don't know if any of you know, but Pinotage is actually a red grape. It's very deep, rich, a lot of pigment. And then we have Chenin Blanc, which is a white grape. It has a texture and consistency like Chardonnay. So it's a very nice, long finish, lots of fruit. This is rosé style. So as you know, it's really wonderful because you have that feeling. It's a little bit longer finish. It has a lot of flower. It has a lot of beautiful fruitness, and it finishes really soft and delicious. I don't know if you all know, but the quality of sparkling wine, champagne, cava, prosecco, it really comes down to being able to preserve the bubbles in the bottle and the glass, and also the smallest bubbles is actually higher quality. So it's really nice to know sometimes, when you go to parties and you see huge bubbles, it could be that it's going to be a little headache next day. Elisa, how many bottles we have available of that? I just wanted to put it out there.
Yeah, we have actually less than 70 bottles available.
So it's only 70 bottles available. If anybody is interested, please text me because we actually reserved the bottles for this tasting only. So nobody else will be able to get it, just all of you. So cheers, our sweet, sweet wine lovers. And I wanted to give you a little history. So Mother's Day started in 1907 in Philadelphia. So one of the daughters had a mass for her mother to celebrate her life. And that's how Mother's Day started, which I Googled that today, by the way. But anyway, I think it's really fascinating how, all the little traditions started a long time ago, and we all continue, celebrating. And Mother's Day is definitely one of those days when it's very, very special. So I am super excited to have all of you in my living room. We had a really difficult time today to figure out where we want to be, and we did a lot of staging. But I hope you feel welcome and comfortable. And I want to also say for the Lady Lillian, because it's so popular, I find this really easy to entertain with. You can have oysters with that. You can have little appetizers. You can have it on its own. And as you know, I also like to sometimes freeze raspberries, or I put the pomegranate seeds. It looks really beautiful and bubbly and delicious. So I think it's a great wine. I know all of us ladies as well love the bottle. It's really beautiful. And again, package is beautiful and the wine is delicious. The sparkling wine is delicious. So, it's a time. I hope everybody has amazing plans for tomorrow. You always have to make the day special for our moms. And Marcus, actually, as you know, he is almost 22. He decided that he wants to celebrate with me tomorrow, taking me to the baseball game. So tomorrow we are going to Padres Stadium in San Diego, and we are going to be cheering on Padres. So I think he will have more fun than I will, but compromise, I guess, with our children. I have to do what I have to do, right? The second wine, which I'm going to run into really quick, and not to rush it, but I want to talk a little bit more about this beautiful wine. It comes from Lugana region of northern Italy. So it's between northern Italy and northern Italy, which is the region of Veneto and Lake Lagarda. It's a beautiful area, and as you know, we have a wonderful trip to northern Italy, and it's really exciting because it's a kind of microclimate, which is creating that special thing of producing this grape. And it brings a lot of flour, and it's very crispy, low acidity. So it's a very, very pleasant wine to enjoy. This is 2022 already, which those wines usually you drink very fresh. So you want lower acidity, a little bit more fruit. Those wines complement fish, salad, cheeses. I love to entertain with this wine. We actually drink a lot of it. So it's really fabulous. And wait, I have my first guest coming. Welcome. Surprise. Hello. Hello. Look, everybody. I want to introduce you to my younger sister, Yola. She decided to come from Los Angeles to join us for a little wine time because, as I know my sister, she never misses the opportunity.
That's right. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for the invitation.
Of course. Yola, so you are a big white wine lover. You love your whites. And what do you love about this wine when we brought it? It's very fruit forward, very refreshing. Um, yeah, no, because it's really amazing when when you start doing, and I feel especially this time of the year when we drink, a little bit more during the day because we like to have our wine with lunch. Yes, it's a little lighter. Yes, goes great with salads, fish, poultry. It's very nice. Yes. And why do you love white wine so much? Why do you have tendency to drink whites more than reds? Hmm. I feel like they are just lighter in body. So obviously, uh, it's very nice to drink them during the summer when it's hot. They are refreshing and not, so heavy as red wines. We love drinking red wines, usually in the winter or with like a nice meat dishes. But in the summer, I prefer white wine. Yes, I try to get Yola on board and work with me for many many years. And she did try, by the way, but she doesn't have the charm I do. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She is a little bit. We always say Yola is the brain in the family, and unfortunately I was standing in line for personality. It worked out. Yeah, it did work out, but during the years, it was really fascinating to watch you being a mom. And what is your favorite thing about being a mom? Gosh, I think that first of all, giving birth was like the ultimate, becoming a mother. Yes, becoming a mother, having to give birth to my daughter, and just friendship I have with her and my daughter Stella, and just watching her grow and evolve into, her being her and growing up. I mean, I think that's my favorite part. Yes. What about you? Yeah, so I have to say the most amazing thing is that you see yourself so much in your child. And it's sometimes really scary because we always think that all your best is going to go in your child, but he has some of my traits which probably are not maybe the best. Um, I feel like what I really love about being a mom, seeing Marcus showing me how much he cares and he wants to take care of me. And he's really funny, so I really love seeing his sense of humor. But I feel, it's what I love about our children also, it's that extension of our family, which is really amazing to experience. And obviously, I also was very jealous when I, found out that Yola is going to have a little daughter because I always wanted a daughter as well. And obviously, it wasn't meant to be. And having boy and a girl in our family, it's also really fun as they are very close. So, it has been really amazing. And I hope that all of you, reflect on that as well, because I feel we all have very busy lives and we don't reflect on the accomplishment we all did, creating family. I think it's a lot of commitment and work and and sometimes you have very unconventional families and sometimes like I said, children are not for everybody. You don't have to be having mom to be caring for people and being like for both of us, we care for our mom now, which is also really rewarding. The roles a little bit changed for us, so it's really fun. So I feel all of us kind of, taking care of us and our families. So it's really great. Cheers, everybody. Every time I say mother, you have to chug it. Cheers. Cheers, Elisa. Cheers. Mm. We are also, I don't know if I can, but I'm going to tell you really quickly because Yola and I, we opened another one, another wine which we have available, and this is our beautiful Prosecco from Northern Italy. And we just opened it by mistake, so may as well drink it, right? It's always great. Elisa is going to put the code and price on it. It's really fabulous. It's so refreshing and crisp. And Prosecco is also, as I'm going to talk about it a little bit, Prosecco is really fun. So many years, I would say 10, 15 years ago, Prosecco didn't have very good name in America. They were importing a little bit less expensive Proseccos and they were super sweet. So the quality and the sweetness was really overwhelming. And lately, Proseccos are getting a huge recognition. And Yola, did you know the Prosecco is really made very similar like champagne? The only difference is that they add the bubbles into big stainless steel tanks. So production of Prosecco is less expensive, and Proseccos are meant to be enjoyed a little bit fresher and younger. You don't need to age it. You just, pop it and drink it. It's really, really great.
What about cava? What's the difference? I know it's different, obviously, countries, right?
Yes.
But is it also made similar way?
So cava is more made like champagne,
Okay.
actually. We cannot call champagne because it comes from Spain, cava region, but it's exactly made
Okay.
like champagne. So, Yola and I, many years ago, we had opportunity to actually go to Champagne, which was really fantastic. We had a 1 week in France sisters trip, and one of our ideas were to go to Champagne region. And some of you, Peggy, Danny, you guys had also opportunity to go to Champagne with me. So it's really interesting because all those trips we do, and we travel with you guys all over the world, it's really wonderful to experience. I feel like when you go to the vineyard and you get to visit with everybody and you see the production, you actually see the grapes on the vine. It's just such an incredible experience. So if any of you is already looking at the calendars, for all the children, the best gift for your mom is a trip. 2025, we opened the travel calendars and we are opening already the reservations. So if anybody is exciting, Vinera has some amazing trips as well. So we really hope that you can come and actually experience. And so Yola, what would you, because I know you are not a big cook, and this is something also very important to me to tell everybody, like if you would have to come up on a fly and do something, what would you pair the Lugana with?
Maybe like a nice salmon.
Yes.
grilled salmon.
Yeah.
Or shrimp.
Yes.
Chicken.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah. I also think it would be really nice with oysters.
Yes.
When the oysters are a little, the saltiness of the taste would go very nicely with. And this is also something which I always say, the getting the wine and having the wine is one thing, but also being able to enjoy the wine. Some of you may be drinking before, during, and after meals, which is a case for us. We really do enjoy the wines with our meals. But some of you maybe don't eat with the wine, which is really nice also because the wine is so low on alcohol. So you don't have that burning, taste of alcohol. And then it's really nice because it's so fresh and exciting.
You can also serve it with some nice selection of cheeses.
Yeah.
If you really don't cook, you can just slice some cheese.
That's a great idea, Yola. Yeah. And not only that, now they even have your cheese sliced. So you know,
Cheers to that.
cheers. Yes, cheers, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I just love this. So, Yola, you know, this selection today is actually Elisa and I, we were really careful of picking the wine. And couple of things. As you know, our inventory is so sensitive because we buy small amounts of wine and usually those wines sell really, really quickly. So Elisa and I, we wanted to bring something which is feminine and which is delicious, but it's also super unique. So as you today, especially you had a Pinotage and Chenin Blanc, and then you had the beautiful area of Lugana, which is a wonderful, wonderful wine. I have to say, I had that wine traveling with me for a while, and everybody absolutely loves it. And of course, we decided to do a beautiful red from Christopher. Did we hear from him?
No.
Not yet, but we have 5 minutes. I invited Christopher to come to say hello to all of us. And I wanted to say, some of you know Christopher personally, some of you've seen him on our virtual taste, and some of you do not know Christopher. So I'm going to talk about him a little bit. Maybe he will be able to join us. But Christopher Frey and his brother Philip, we have been doing business with them for the last over 50 years. And obviously, we took it from the grandfather and father. And Christopher started making wines 100% about 12 years ago. So the exciting thing is that we were able to really taste generations of involvement of the wines. And the quality, obviously, all of you, all of us dictate. So the quality of wines, 20 years ago, it was not the same as it is right now. And I feel this is the knowledge of the customer. As I always tell everybody, you don't have to know everything about the wine, but you do know the quality, which is really important. You can recognize the quality. And of course, none of us want the big headache next day. So quality is everything, right? And Christopher really improved the clarity in wine. So they do everything organic, biodynamic. They are very specific to quality. One time I was drinking wine with Philip and Christopher, and we talked about the future and what direction they want to go. And the sweetest thing Philip said to me was that they don't care about putting their name out there. They always want to be recognized by quality, which is really nice. So it's, the integrity and the commitment and the focus and everything you do is in evolving how good you are. I think that's the future for all of us. We all unfortunately have been exposed to wines which are not as good, and they make you feel bad and you have reaction to it. And this is all because of the way winemakers really work with the wine. So Yola, I have a couple red glasses over there. If you want to bring them, we can try. So I don't know if you guys are at the same speed we are, if you are drinking as much as we are, but I would like to have you guys, if you are on the red already, we are going to open Christopher Saint Laurent, and this is 2022. So obviously this wine is meant to be enjoyed as it is. And I want to talk to you, and also I don't know if you know, but the difference between cork or screw top. So a lot of people think the quality is because the cork is in the bottle, but that's not true. So the uniqueness of it is that if the wine doesn't age and you don't want a long life for the wine, you want to drink it fresh, that's what the winemaker wants. They put the screw top because it preserves the wine. You open it and you get to enjoy it. if you have a cork in the bottle, those wines are meant to being aged and being enjoyed for a long time. This is really exciting wine, Yola. This is Saint Laurent. It's not a fashion designer. It's the name of the grape. And it started being very popular in Czech Republic, in Austria. And Christopher planted that grape, I think, about 5 or 7 years ago. And it comes from the family of Pinot Noir. And it's a very difficult, Pinot Noir overall is very difficult to grow. It's very sensitive. And actually they call Pinot Noir heartbreaker because the harvest is always very, very sensitive. So Saint Laurent, it's a name of the holiday, it was celebrated August 10th. And it's a holiday of the moment when the vine leaves change. So, when they are young and bright and green, the grape develops. But then when they start turning into dark orange or red, that's the holiday of Saint Laurent.
Very interesting.
Yes, so it's actually very, very, very huge thing in Europe. We celebrate everything.
That's Alisa.
Lisa, would you like to taste some of that?
Yes, I would. Oh, I gotta finish this first.
Well, no.
Oh,
Take
It's
a break.
tasting.
take a break.
Take a break. So anyway, cheers everybody. Cheers, Yola. Did you hear that? And this is Baccarat. So I'm going to talk about this as well. The quality of your crystal.
Oh, this is very fruity. Very fruit forward.
It has a beautiful fruit,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of cherry. It's very light and then finishes dry. So it's just the fruit is very, very present. And this is only 11% of alcohol. So it's also very low alcohol for the red wine.
This is fabulous.
It's just so pleasant, and I wanted to tell you, this is something which I always feel it's very surprising about Christopher and Philip, a Frey family, that the wines are so drinkable. They are just easy. They have low alcohol level, or they have low tannins, because obviously, as I mentioned before, we do not want to age this wine for a long time. This is the wine which you enjoy as it is. And this would be fabulous with pork, with hot wings, with pizza, with pasta. So it's a very versatile wine.
Mm-hmm.
And Yola, this is the wine for somebody like you, where you don't really care for heavy reds during the spring and summer. This would be a great way to have a glass of red if you want to,
Would you recommend that? I feel like would be nicer maybe to drink with was a little bit chilled.
That's a very good point. My God, she wants my job, everybody.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. I think the room temperature, it makes the wine taste a little flatter, but it would be a little crispier if you would chill it, but not a lot. I would maybe do
Yes.
5-10 degrees. So I would say maybe 57 degrees, maybe 60 degrees. That's it, what I would recommend. But I do want to talk to you about the glass, because this is something which I find we don't really appreciate as much as we should. And each glass is very important for the wine. It just enhances your experience with wine, right?
Absolutely.
It's something to say about having wine in a huge Pinot Noir glass. And you need that because Pinot Noir has a lot of fragrance. So you want the fragrance stay in the glass. This wine is a little bit more fruit forward. So smaller glass, it actually concentrates the flavor in the glass. And you drink it a little bit faster so it doesn't become flat. And then we talked about the flutes. So actually this is appropriate glass for champagne. I know A lot of people drink long flutes, and it's a lot of talk of it. But Mr. Riedel and in Champagne, this is appropriate champagne glass for the champagne, sparkling wine, cava, prosecco. I actually did bring that from France. This is from Vaucluse, which is really fun. Schlepped it on the plane, you know how it is. I don't travel light, but this is appropriate because it keeps the flavor in the glass, and it makes the bubbles stay in the glass a little bit longer. So it's really fun. So I hope all of you enjoy that red. It's really fabulous. It's a great, very fresh, very lively wine. And Yola was right. I would definitely chill this a little bit. Cheers, Yola.
Cheers.
Ooh, I think we are going to celebrate Mother's Day all day today and tomorrow. I mean, you may as well do the double whammy, right, Elisa?
Definitely.
So I also, Yola, want to mention, because a lot of my clients ask me the storing the wine. You know, this is also a big issue for some of the clients, where they say they either don't have a space in the wine cellar anymore, or the refrigerator is full. Our recommendation really is to keep it in the dark spot, cool spot. So you don't want the temperature to go up and down, because this is very challenging for the wine. Nothing would really happen to the wine. It just speeds up the aging process. So if you have a really good wine, you want to keep it in the nice place, and you don't need to dust the bottles. You want to keep it. I know my sister loves to clean, but you don't need to touch those bottles because they are okay being dusty. Another thing also, you know, which is very important, is that rosé overall. So this is the rule for rosé. They don't age very well, you know. So you want to
drink.
They want to be enjoyed. So you keep them 2 years maximum, and then you rotate your bottles. You want to have that freshness, the crispness, the acidity, the floral notes. For rosé, you wanna kind of drink it fast. So this is the download on everything. I find, especially right now, as you know, we can get the wine everywhere. You know, you can buy wine in Costco, Trader Joe's, liquor stores. And the selection is getting really, truly better and better every time. But what our specialty in Vinera, what we do is we source the wines, we make sure that the wines are the highest quality, we bring them directly to you. So the wines are not sitting anywhere in front of the light, in the heat of the day. They are all protected for you. Also, it's a handmade product. It's something which we really make sure that the quality is the best, the flavor is there, the wines are unique, the wine producers are small. So it's really special to us that we focus on the quality. And we talked about that already today. Quality is everything in wine. I don't care, labels are important, and you know, we are traditionalists, so you want the bottles to be specific to the region and everything, but to us, again, the quality is everything. So I think it's a wonderful way of experiencing the world, because today we took you to Italy, Germany, South Africa. So everybody had the opportunity to taste those wines, which, you know, are so unique, so different, so special. And Elisa mentioned to me today that a couple of those wines right now are on sale. And it's a sale which we do every May. We have this wonderful opportunity for our clients to stack up on the wine. And she's going to post the percentages, but I think you said for the wine it's 20%. and the red is 10%, correct?
Mhm.
And of course, this one now, because we have only 70 bottles available, so this one is not on sale. But if anybody wants to take advantage of it, this is the day to buy and have those wonderful wines for the spring and summer. And I am really excited because we are going to Europe. Yola as well. We are going to travel around, look for more new wines. Yola, are you excited for that?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm excited. We're going to different places in Europe, but yes, for
Yes.
sure.
Your job is to just drink and taste and give me a
I
great
won't
point.
disappoint.
Yeah, I know. That's wonderful. And if any of you is looking for a little short vacation, we are inviting them to come to Oceanside. And you can come and join us, come for beautiful dinner here at the house. You can taste some great wine with us, and we can show you the area as well. So you just have to let me know when and for how long, and we will make this experience amazing. So Yola, let's raise the glasses to all our wonderful mothers, all our attendees, everybody who made this afternoon special for us. I wanted to raise the glass. We wish you wonderful, wonderful weekend to celebrate. I also wanted to tell you, thank you so much for all the amazing support throughout the years. You know, I'm hitting 26 years.
Wow.
So it's a really long time, and I really appreciate all of you so much. I'm sending you lots of love and well wishes. Have a wonderful weekend. And it's not over. Please join us for after party. So cheers, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Bye.
Okay, let's get people on.
We're going to